Hello everybody, welcome back to another Mortal Jellyfish video. In this video we're going to be discussing every single enchant in Bed Wars, including the old ones and the new ones. That said, I do make Bed Wars content pretty often, so make sure to like and subscribe. Now as this video gets going, I do just simply want to say that enchants are destined to be changed, whether it be a nerf or buff. They should still stay pretty similar to what I show you that they do here. But yeah, they can change a little bit on their values of what they do, so keep that in mind. Starting off though, we're going to start off here with Plunder, since that's what I already have. Plunder 2 comes from an Emerald enchant, and when you get this, you can steal Iron and Emeralds. You might be able to steal some other things, but for instance, we'll just show that you can steal Iron and Emeralds with this. So let me just spam my trusty test dummy here, and you'll see that we just stole his Emeralds. I now have 18,000, I had 9,000. And so yeah, you could simply steal their stuff by spamming snowballs. You could do it with a sword, whatever you want. Plunder basically just helps you steal resources from your enemies. So that's pretty juicy. Next up, let's grab our next enchant and see what we get here. Rapid Regen. Okay, this is an interesting one. So basically what this one's going to do is it's going to increase your health regen out of combat. So if we lower ourselves in health, you'll see that we're at 30 HP, and then once we start healing, you'll see that enchant kick in, and it'll start passive healing us for a little bit more than the average amount. Normally you'd heal slower than this, but now we're healing a bit faster because of Rapid Regen. So that's what Rapid Regen does. Pretty simple, nothing too wild. Let's grab that next enchant, and let's see what we get. Anti-knockback. Okay, this is an interesting one. So my teammate actually has anti-knockback, so I'm just going to show you on him since he has blocks. Basically what anti-knockback is upon a first hit that you take after you've been out of a fight for a bit, you're going to get this aura around you that shows that you have anti-knockback. While you're in that aura, you cannot be knocked back. So I'll show you that here. You can see that as anti-knockback triggers, and no matter how much I hit him, he will not go anywhere. So just like those lovely scripters who have anti-knockback, you can also get an enchant yourself that does that. Let's move into our next enchant here. Alright, Static. This is an old one, but still a goodie. This one basically, anytime you hit somebody, it's going to shock them and shock anybody nearby them. So yeah, it's just gonna, you'll see that instant damage coming off where it hits them for an extra 2, and it's shocking them. If there's more people around, obviously it would shock them as well. And yeah, let's move into our next enchant here. We already did Plunder, so let's move in the next one. We already did. See, this is what I meant when I said the table's going to be RNG, and you're not going to be able to guarantee getting whatever enchant you want unless you have tons of emeralds. Like, okay, cool, we got a new one, Shield Gen. Very loud, very obnoxious, very annoying. But what this is going to do is when you're out of combat, you're going to generate this shield. Tier 1 will give you 8 shield, Tier 2 will give you 15, and Tier 3 will give you a 20 shield. Now this only generates out of combat, so if I hit myself with some fireballs here, you'll see that I no longer have that shield, and it doesn't come back until we start generating health like we're out of combat. As you can see, now we're generating that shield. Fun glitch with this is if you swap while it's trying to put a shield on you, it'll permanently leave that loud, obnoxious noise on you forever. So make sure you don't do that. Alright, let's move into the next one here. We already did anti-knockback. Let's get into the next one. We already did Rapid Regen. Oh, alright, Updraft. This is one we haven't done yet. Updraft is pretty cool. Basically what this is you know the double jump boots in the lobby you get? That's basically all Updraft does. It's going to give you that double jump so you can get up places higher, like so, without any blocks. That's kind of neat. Kind of a niche use, I would say, because, I mean, wool is so cheap. I don't know necessarily why you'd need this 100%, but either way, that's what Updraft does. Is going to give you that double jump. Let's see what other enchants we can get here. We need Void, Void, Fire, and that's it. That's all we haven't got to, Void and Fire, which are both old enchants. We'll see if we can't get them here, and if not, then I'll just tell you what they do, or we'll cut forward to when I do get them. Okay, so we got Void 3 here, as you can see. What this is supposed to do is basically when they get to a certain low enough HP, it should execute their last bit of HP and instantly kill them. We will see if we can't demonstrate this here. So, 14, 28, I don't know my 14 variables very well. Infinite. Alright, you see that? So, you can basically see that when you hit people enough times with Void, it will just execute the last bit of their HP. I believe that somebody told me once that Void 3 is like 20 health or something. I don't know. It's mainly better late game. Early game, your sword's going to be doing high damage, so you don't really need an execute. But yeah, Void 3, it basically executes. So now we're just got to get Fire, which we all know what Fire does. It's quite lovely indeed. Although it did get a nerf. They did indeed nerf the old Fire to do less damage. Alright, so we got Fire 2. Basically what this is going to do is anytime you hit somebody with anything, it's going to light them on fire and burn them for so much time. So if I throw a snowball, you'll see it starts to burn him, doing an actual decent considerable amount of damage considering that all I did was hit him with a snowball. And so let's go ahead and hit him with a sword, see what that does there. You can see that with the sword, it's actually not too bad either. And he has almost full emerald on. He's not got this helmet on right now, but yeah, I mean, that Fire 2 is just going to burn people. So yeah, that is going to be every single enchant. So a quick run off right here at the end. Void executes the last bit of people's health. Fire burns people over time. Shield Gen generates you a shield. Anti-knockback gives you so much time without any knockback. Updraft allows you to double jump. Rapid Regen makes you regen health faster out of combat. Static will go ahead and shock your opponent and any of his teammates or enemies nearby. And then Plunder will steal their items. That is all the enchants, including old and new in Roblox Bed Wars. If this video did help you, consider tickling the like button for me. It does help out. Maybe subscribe for more Bed Wars content. And on that note, guys, thank you all for watching the video. The only thing left to do here is to thank our YouTube members. So, thank you, Mom Peace. Thank you, Redwood Deadwood. Thank you, Leprechaun Axolotl. Thank you, Tiny. Thank you, A9 Gaming. And thank you, Darkest Troller. Thank you all so much for being members of the channel. It does help out a ton. And on that note, I will see you all in the next video. Peace out.